Daz, 4-0, a clean sheet, a chance to lead the boys out at Easter Road. Sum that up for us.
Aye, special. Definitely up there with one of the proudest moments in my Hibs career. Just David spoke to me yesterday and says that he was going to give me the captaincy, and that was starting. So I was actually very emotional last night thinking about it. I had Max and Ray in my arms dancing to Hibs songs, and they were singing the song that the Hibs supporters sing. So it was very special, and actually quite difficult to control my emotions at the start of the game, to be honest, because getting the opportunity to go out in front of the home fans, a team that I've supported all my life, to take my kids, it was very, very special, and one that I'll treasure for the rest of my life.
And yeah, like you said, you got to lead the boys out with your kids there beside you. Did that make it even more special?
Yeah, it does, because I mean, the only reason I've probably played as long as I have is because I'd love to give my kids the memory of their dad running out Easter Road with that famous strip on. So I think maybe the youngest is 2.5. Andy was wearing sunglasses today, so he might have not seen me, but the oldest two, I'll definitely have that as a memory. So that means more to me than any material things you could ever wish for.
Yeah, and at the end as well, a chance to walk around with them and give back to the supporters as well.
Yeah, it was great for the people that stayed, and obviously the overexcited kids that ran on wanting to strip you naked. That was quite entertaining. But I get it. Listen, it's not been the greatest season. I'd be the first one to admit that. It's been way below the standards we set ourselves, but it was just it was good that Jimmy Scott turned up as well. Says that he should have done that 6 months ago. So it was just good. It was good to end the season, a poor season, on a high note, and I says that to the guys. At least you can walk about with your head held semi-high, but now that's the benchmark for next season. Too many games we were way below what the expectations were, so that gives the guys that will be here next year a taster of what it's like when we do play well in the second half and score goals.
Yeah, absolutely. And in terms of the game itself, what did you make of it? Obviously the 2 goals either side of half-time proved crucial.
Yeah, I think we scored at the right time. I mean, normally games gone by, that's happened to us. We concede just before half-time, and to be fair, Dave came in, wasn't best pleased, says that we were off it, and we were miles off what he expected, so that gave us a wee kick up the backside as well. And I think second half we grew into the game more, and we scored goals at pivotal times, and as I say, that's 4-0. It's been definitely long overdue, so I'm just glad we could get over the line. From a selfish point of view, keeping a clean sheet, and then the lap of appreciation at the end just was the cherry on the cake.
And like you said, a word on James Scott, he definitely deserved his hat-trick today.
Aye, I mean, listen, Big Jimmy's came under the spotlight, and rightly or wrongly, but what a lot of guys and girls need to remember, especially the supporters, that he's a young lad and he's only 21. There's no way in a million years I could have went out there at 21. My head would have fell off, so you need to give him plaudits, but Big Jim will be the first one to admit that he's still got a lot to learn. He's playing a new position. He used to be a winger, he's now a number 9, so he needs to learn it, and needs to learn it quickly, because as I say, fans are unforgiving, and we all know that when we cross the white line, and I hope that will give him the knee-jerk reaction that he needs to go back down to Hull. It's a new manager down there, and who knows, the world's the big guy's oyster, so I'm delighted for him.
Appreciate your time, Daz. Well done today.
You're welcome.